Hello, just checking back in with you guys. How are you all doing? I wanted to let you know about something that we've noticed about our church, or at least that I've noticed about our church, or have a feeling like we need to improve. We've got this mission statement of living God's love beyond yourself. We've begun introducing our 5 missional partners that we're going to give our funds to throughout the year. We introduce them, we give various ways that we can contribute. We do little drives, toiletry drives, or gift card drives. That's all been well and good, but it feels like we're inviting people to participate as individuals in each one of these things that we're doing, and not like we're all quite there together as a community doing this. Sure, there are people that meet and have friends here in the church, but there's not an overall current that's sticking us together, and we're doing these things together because that's who we are. We don't have that culture that's kind of holding everything together. So I think we need to be, while we're still offering these opportunities, we need to be really intentional about how can we create this sense where we're together, we're stuck together, we're doing community. There's a few ideas we're trying this summer, so it'll be good to look back and see if any of these worked. One of them, the first idea that we have is just doing big events together, like a big service project, cleaning up the Plum Creek Trail right outside our windows here, and we just all do that together maybe on a Sunday. That's kind of my least favorite option. I think that's been tried before, and it can easily just become another thing that you do for the church and not something we do together, though doing things together does help build that bond. Some of the ideas we are trying, though, is we've got a board out in the lobby. It's called the Love Your Neighbor board, and this is a board with markers and then index cards, and you can just take one and write out a way that you can love your neighbor. And so this summer, we're going to try to fill the whole board up. Every Sunday, we're asking people to contribute. So that way, it's something that we're all doing together. It's something that we contribute to. We learn from each other. So there's some of this mutual benefit. I think it teaches that the church is more than just coming and receiving something, but rather coming and contributing to something bigger than yourself. So you learn and you also leave something as we do it. And then we'll take those ideas and actually go do them, whether it's later this summer, in the fall, or whenever. Another idea we had is having a little tray of gift cards, and saying if you want to go out to lunch with someone that you haven't gone out to lunch with before after church, grab a gift card and head out. Same thing, we invite people to contribute. So if you've got gift cards lying around at home that are unused, you can drop it in that little cup, and then the church will just make sure there's several in there every Sunday. We're a small church. We want to get to know each other, and we want that to be incentivized, taking the time to take people out to lunch. Those 2 ideas actually came from people within our church. Not even my idea, staff idea, elders' idea. Actually, one of them was an elder. But we're trying to take the best of what our church has been able to give us as a way of contributing. The other one is actually in the service itself. When we're doing our worship songs, we're thinking of maybe having a passage to read, like a psalm, and then telling the audience, the church that's here to worship, read through this psalm while the band plays quietly in the background. And then if anything jumps out to you, come up to the mic and just read that verse. Just share it, and then we'll maybe play a little bit of a song about that verse, or we'll play the same chords, and the worship leader will sing maybe the lyrics matching the song. And in that way, we kind of invite the church to lead worship with us from the Word. So we're teaching them that the worship comes from the Word, but we also want to demonstrate it's not something that we've had planned here as a staff or the volunteer band, but rather it's something we all do together. It's just having a greater sense that what we're doing is together. The church is run by all of us, not just by the staff members or the pastor. So those are several ideas. We'll see how they go. Check back in maybe at the end of the summer. We'll be able to say whether these worked and which ones we're going to keep going. All right, take care. Thanks for listening to my ideas. See ya.